Hey guys, back with another read aloud today. Today I'm going to read to you a story that goes along with social studies. This book is called This is the Way We Go to School, a book about children around the world. So the first thing I want you to do is I want you to think about how you get to school. Okay, you got it? Okay, now keep that in your brain about how you get to school. Now, we're used to getting to school by car or bus, and some people even walk or ride their bike. There are so many other ways that children around the world have to get to school. So, I'm going to first show you in the back of this book. Now, normally I don't do this, but we're going to go to the back of this book first. And it says, this is where we live. So we're going to explore different children around the world. And these are the different places that these children live. We have Hawaii, California, Missouri, Staten Island, New York, California, Illinois, Pennsylvania, Italy, Norway, Egypt, Israel, Switzerland, Kenya, Australia, China, India, Maine, Mexico, Moscow, Siberia, and even Canada. Those are all the different places we're going to learn about today. And if we wanted to know where each of these children lived, it even gives us a map. And down here is our map key, or our legend, that gives us the numbers where we can find exactly on the map. So for example, if I want to find Ellen lived in Hawaii, and Ellen, number 1, is way down here where Hawaii is. So that's pretty cool. If you ever have this book, I really suggest you looking in the back of it to see where in the world all of these students in this story are from. So let's get started. This is the Way We Go to School, a book about children around the world, by Edith Beyer, illustrated by Steve Borgman. One by one, or 2 by 2, come along. It's fun to do. Ellen takes it nice and slow. Time to watch the flowers grow. Now remember what I said at the beginning, Ellen is from Hawaii. And so she's taking in all the beautiful flowers that they have in Hawaii as she walks to school. Liz and Larry, as a rule, wear their jogging shoes to school. But at 20 minutes past, roller skates are twice as fast. So I'm going to take a second, I'm going to make an inference. An inference is a guess based off of what I know. I'm taking what I know from the sentence in this story, and I'm going to infer what may be going on because the author doesn't really tell me. So it says, but at 20 minutes past, that means 20 minutes later, roller skates are twice as fast. That means they're faster than these jogging shoes. So I'm going to infer that this boy in the yellow shirt, that he is late for school. And the fastest way by far is by school bus or by car. Jenny, Jerry, Pete, and Perry ride the Staten Island Ferry. A ferry is a type of boat. This is a ferry. Right here, we see New York City. Cable cars take Jack and Jill up the hill and down the hill. You see those cable cars? We have one over here, and we have one right here. Michael and his friend Miguel see the rooftops from the L. Horse and buggy rides its plane, start the day for Jake and Jane. Now, they're used to riding a horse and buggy where they live, but that's different where we live. We would never see a horse and buggy taking someone to school where we live. So you see how we're all different all around the world? Even in our transportation, that means how we get from place to place. And in Philly, Mitch and Molly go to school by trackless trolley. Bianca, Beppo, Benedetto ride aboard the Vaporetto. bundled up against the breeze. Niels and Solveig go on skis. Now, where we live, we don't have snow. If it snows, it's a big deal. So that's really interesting to see that some kids, it snows so much that they have to take skis to get to school. Palm trees help keep Ahmed cool on his sunny walk to school. Remember, he's in Egypt. Mira takes time out to play. School's a hop and skip away. And watch Sepp and Heidi sail through the air from peak to vale. A Kenny leaves for school by train, far across the mountain chain. You see that? That cable car? That's kind of cool. Kay and Faye and Flo and Joe go to school by radio. It's kind of similar to what we're doing now. We're going to school by computer. They go to school by radio. Bicycles bring Mei and Ling through the traffic of Nanjing. And beneath the dripping sky, Ram is riding high and dry. William comes ashore by boat, counting seagulls while afloat. You see the double-decker bus right here? That's how that they get to school, is this bus that has an upstairs on it. Pretty cool. Carlos takes this town in stride. Luis prefers the countryside. And the famous metro line suits Igor and Ilyana fine. Go by copter? By ski-doo? Somewhere, sometimes, some kids do. Copter is short for helicopter, and the ski-doo must be this snowmobile because they are in the snow. I can tell because of these white dots, and they are all bundled up wearing hats and jackets. So that must be a snowmobile, another name for it. You come too. We'll look for you. So there's our map again, telling us where each kid lives. All around the world. So, what I want you to do today is I want you to think about your three favorite ways that people got to school. So I'm going to tell you one of mine. I thought it was so cool how the one kid got to school by boat. That would be so awesome if I could go to school by boat. Wouldn't that be? So I want you to take your 3 favorites from the story. You may have to rewind and go back and listen again to some of the places, but I want you to take your 3 favorites and I want you to list them and tell me what your 3 favorite ways that people got to school were. Okay? Ready? And what else do I want you to do? Go take your ER test.